Hey everybody, it's Arc time. Welcome to Artifact Recovery Corporation. It is our Friday night D&D stream, and my camera is super tiny. I'm about to fix that. Uh, why don't I let the players go ahead and introduce themselves and their characters, and yeah, go right ahead. Let's start with Pippin.
My name's Gage, and I'll be playing Pippin, the lovable rock gnome artificer alchemist, and Bubbles, my pet black pudding, who has restorative properties instead of destructive ones.
My name is Pat, and I will be playing Sir Bowie the Bodacious. Sir Bowie is kind of a free-spirited, throw everything to the wind character. He's kind of like this Southern California vegan type, and he's got a really good heart, and he's, I guess, pretty endearing from what people have told me. So,
My name is Puri. I'm playing two people merged in one half dragon body, Ace and Leon. Ace and Leon. Ace basically is the more serious guy in the split personality, as Leon is more childish.
My name is also Gage, and I will be playing Armil, the 16-year-old, actually now 56-year-old half-elf rogue who is on a quest to bring back a ton of money to get his family out of poverty.
Hi, I'm Tagori. I'm playing Long Paws, Goliath Ranger with a thing for pussycats, who's got social anxiety, and I needed a job, so I'm working at ARC.
And I'm the Mark Knight. I will be your dungeon master this afternoon or evening, and most evenings. The last time we left off, the members of the ARC franchise here in Deer Bluff had ransacked the halls of Wundelberg, pissed off the ghosts of Wundelberg, and stolen the wand of Wundelberg. And they are now on the road, returning home after a hard-bitten fight and a epic retreat. You find yourselves on the road. It takes a few hours to return to town, and you are traveling, well, in twilight, mostly darkness, on your way back to the opening soon. What's going through everyone's minds as you travel back to your little tavern in the town?
I will turn to the rest of the group in my now aged-up adult elf body and go, guys, I feel real weird, like, really, really weird. I don't know what happened. Is there anything we can do about this?
oh, you're like older.
Yeah,
Is that
I can.
like acne?
Oh, yeah, I think when I aged it, like it happened and then it popped, in like an instant. My voice feels really weird. Nothing fits anymore, and so the thing about elves is like they physically mature, right, at the same rate as humans, but at a certain point they're like it slows down a lot and they're able to maintain that like elven look. So Aramel's hit his like physical maturity, so since he's a guy he'd be like 21 or 25 is like when guys stop developing as human world. So like none of his clothes fit him anymore. His shirt is like 2 sizes too small. His cloak is like just wrapped tight around him, and he's like, I'm gonna need some new clothes when we get home.
Oh, I think you got like
soon.
a little taller too.
Did I? Oh,
Well, you can
Did.
see the difference between your boots and your pants, so you know.
Yo, where's the flood at, bro?
it's like 7 inches. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, how am I going to explain this to my parents?
You grew
Oh.
up.
Oh.
Now, a 56...
Or you can just pretend that you've been that far longer.
Again, a 56-year-old is not... A 56-year-old elf is really not that old in the
Right.
lifespan of elves, but you're right. A 16... Like, elves reach, like, human maturity in the same way. So you may not look like a 56-year-old human, but you've definitely no longer look like a teenage elf.
Bro, you're
Yeah,
like
yeah,
jacked
exactly. That's
now,
what I'm saying.
too.
Like,
Did
he's
you hit
gone
the
through
gym at
his full-
Wonderworld's place or what, you know?
I think Wundelberg maybe hit the gym. Like, I think it was the other way around.
Oh, yeah, that's probably right.
Oh, I'm gonna need new clothes. Oh! As we're traveling, Armel's gonna, like be hopping on one foot trying to wiggle his now, 3 sizes too small boot off of his foot. But other than that, that's pretty much what's happening, Armel. Going through this sudden age crisis.
Nice.
Mark, I think your video froze as a heads up.
Oh, good. That's good. Are you sure? It looks like...
Chat is saying so, and I'm watching your stream just to try to confirm. It appears to be that way.
Oh, good. It's like moving on Streamlabs, so that's weird.
And it's moving in the Skype, so, you know, just to make life more fun. But Long Pause is going to be
Probably right.
probably scouting around a little bit, keeping my eyes open for munchies to take home with me. You know,
In that
Or
same vein, I think
foods, whatever.
Bowie's also going to be looking for wildflowers or naturally occurring but also beautiful flowers, because we owe Dot something. Like, she is our major domo, so
She is your major domo. It's very, very true.
So, the wand,
Oh yeah, the wand.
What? Should we give it to Dot right away, or I just don't trust it?
You
Well,
don't
we
trust the
don't even
wand,
know
or
if
you don't
it
trust
works.
Dot?
I don't trust the wand.
Well, kind of the whole point we were hired for. So I think we have to turn it over.
We can turn
We
it
just-
over.
Have to
I don't have
tell
a problem
her
with
all
that.
the problems that there could be with it. You know,
No,
it's untested.
That's
and
not
stuff.
okay. I really want Pippin to take a look at it for a while. I've
What
got
are
my
you worried
reasons.
Are you afraid it's cursed or
Oh.
something?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you heard Wandelberg say it, right? Like, if you wished for 10,000 gold pieces, it might just come from somebody else.
That's the problem with any wish, not just this wand.
No, not always. I mean, we wish upon stars and stuff all the time.
Yes, but I should say any magical wish that is guaranteed to come true.
And we don't even know that.
I would feel better if we
And
had
just,
Pippin take a look at it for a little while.
So what do you want
we
us
can
to
still
tell
give it to
Dot?
Okay
Dot.
with
I don't
that.
care,
That
but there's a lot,
I mean,
No,
I think
I know
Pippin's
what you
gonna I think Pippin, on their way back, he's just gonna have the wand in his, it's in his possession. He's just carefully looking over it, just always. And I guess I can cast Identify as a ritual
Do you have the
For just,
materials
like-
for it?
I think I can just cast it if I just have like all of my alchemist. No?
Nope.
Okay, well. I
Well, no,
guess-
So what do you
alchemy-
need for
or-
it?
Artificers are
You need a
ritual
pearl
casters.
worth. You need a pearl worth 100 GP, I believe.
You do. But
oh, well, I
you can
definitely
also-
don't have that.
that is to cast the spell or the ritual. You need the pearl worth 100 GP. You can also spend an hour examining a magical item in order to determine its properties.
Can he do that while we're walking?
No, he would need an hour of.
Can he
of
do it while being
downtime.
carried?
Might be difficult. But he can definitely do it back at the opening soon.
And like to clarify, like Bowie is not opposed, obviously, to giving it to Dot. He just doesn't want to give Dot something that might be dangerous, like really dangerous.
Right. Aramil's gonna turn to Bowie as he's now fiddling with his second boot, having had to cut the first one away with a dagger because it was stuck.
Oh,
Turn to
natural!
Wall.
I'm a big fan. Bowie points to his hooves.
Bowie, are you afraid that our, I guess you already kind of said it. That you're afraid, not, just coming into existence. They're coming at the expense of somebody else.
Well, maybe.
And
I don't know. I mean, what would you do if all your wishes came true?
I mean,
What kind of person
live
would you be?
happily with my mom and dad? I don't know. I'm here working with Ark to try and make some of those wishes come true.
Right, but you're working for them.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't-
and Wonderblock said it. I know he tried to, possess us and kill us and do this to us. But like he said, he doesn't even know if the wand works. It could just be a dud. It might
Right,
do
but,
something,
like-
probably just not what he wants it to.
like, suppose we give this to Dot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she tries to use it just to make sure it works. And something happened to her. Wouldn't you feel a little guilty?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want Dot to, explode or turn into a frog. That'd be bad. That'd not be good for our first outing with the company. Or, not good in general.
My vote's
Wow.
with Pippin. If anybody's going to look at this, I just think he should take a look. It doesn't have to be a long one, just a look.
He can certainly look at it first, but for one thing,
And this might not even be it. Like, Womberberg was a dick. So, this could just be, the fake wand of Womberberg's wishes.
yeah, and I want to go back there later too, because there's more stuff there.
Right.
And I mean, Artifact Recovery Corp. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to get all the goodies, and
What-
we didn't get all the goodies.
What did you take back as you're traveling, by the way?
I've got my two pretty
We
swords.
took back.
Well, check out this potion. And this other potion.
Yeah, we got a bunch of potions.
Oh, shit.
Um,
I lost my shield.
Yeah, we'll get you a new one.
yeah.
Oh,
Nice
and my
shield.
sword. This sucks.
You want one of
Wait,
these?
you lost your sword?
I
I thought you still had your sword.
your shield. Well, I've got my spear though, so we're still good.
You can have one of the two that I have.
Well, they're real stubby.
No, they're not. They're the big, long, pretty ones from the.
Oh, right,
They're
right.
swords of
They're,
yes.
they're the
Bowie just
gleaming
kinda
long
sits
swords.
down in his jeep after you offer it.
So is that the osprey or the was it the osprey or the sparrow? Was that what those two choices were?
I think so.
I think so.
well, you know. Bowie kind of looks at his spear and looks at the sword. Maybe you should keep the sword. And he's just going to hand it back
I've
to you.
got two.
Well, like, you've got 2 hands.
Uh-huh. And I use my bow. I took these because they're pretty and we're supposed to bring back goodies.
Well, like, hang them in your bedroom then. That's what I do with all my posters.
These are a bit heavier than posters,
many
but
posters do
I'll
you
keep a hold
have?
of them for now.
Well, like, back at my parents' place, you know, I've got, like, the Kings of the Fey Age, the Moving Rocks.
Go ahead and take an inspiration point. Kings of the Fey Age, get the hell out of here.
The Last Pyromancer, you know, the good stuff.
Well, yeah. Like, why would you listen to any of that other garbage?
Hey!
Oh
My tribe put out a record. It is not garbage.
What's a record?
It's that thing that they use when they want to, like, magically send music to other places. Haven't you ever heard one of those magic music box things?
Well, like, I've got one of the magic music boxes, but, like, when I want to hear music, like, I just go see these people, right? Like, they play in the Feywilds all the time.
Yeah. Well, my tribe doesn't get out much, so we can only get it through the music boxes or listening to people in the tribe singing. So,
Oh. Like shut-ins. Yeah,
Or,
I heard
you
a
know,
tale about a
cover
bard this one
bands.
time that, like, spent, like, I think, like, 100 years, like, just, like, hang out in his cabin and, like, slept most of the time. Oh. Tear, I think, was his name.
when you think of it, let us know. Sorry,
Right.
I only really know one bard.
Oh. I mean, like, he wrote this song, I think it was called, like, the, Shimmery Mountain Bop.
I think I heard that one before.
Yeah, he was in this band, too. Heavy Balloon? Yeah.
Am I missing something here?
God.
No, not at all.
Yeah, in Geneva, there's a lot of, like, you know, local, like, underground artists that play around where we live. So, hear a lot of interesting stuff. Not
Local.
necessarily good.
I dig it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Support your
God.
local artists.
So I'm still trying to gather these flowers as we're having this conversation.
Yes, I assume so. They're all like wildflowers that grow in the mountains, just varying types of wildflowers. But Bowie is really, really good at spotting them and picking them together. And I feel like you're like, one for the bouquet, one for the hair, one for the bouquet, one for the hair.
I'd like to just get like 2 bouquets, ideally, because I can do my hair after we get. I'd like to get a shower first, because I'm probably covered in like cobalt blood and my own electrocuted everything, and like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna wait for a rainstorm?
yeah,
Because
you
if
know,
that's your plan, I'm not sleeping in the same building as you.
yeah. Did anybody see a bathhouse in Deer?
Deer Bluff?
Ear bluff?
I'm sorry, I keep wanting to say Dearborn. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I've also seen Evil Dead way too many times.
Oh, that's where I know that from. Yeah, no. I was just gonna go make use of one of the streams out in the forest. They work really well.
But it's like,
here. Boom, stick.
You guys, so yeah. Are you guys gonna find a place to bathe then, or are you going to wait till you get back to town and look for a bathhouse? Because I don't think there's a place to bathe in the opening soon.
We'll wait till we get back to town.
I'll wait till we get back.
We got a little bit of coin we can use. We got all those silver and copper pieces we lifted from the dungeon.
Okay.
Yes,
Pippin
I'm
doesn't-
rich.
Pippin, what?
Pippin doesn't care if he's dirty.
Well, no, you're just going to bathe in bubbles.
Exactly.
Oh, well, that's like a really good point. Like, can Bubbles do that?
She did eat the dust in the basement, like a she got-
Yeah,
he
but
did
like, I don't
took
want to
her out,
like,
swept it all up.
rocking the Chrome Dome.
Oh yeah.
Can bubbles wash hair without removing it?
That is a good question.
And that is a question we will have to pose to Bubbles' owner.
Well, I've never let anyone else try. I think I'd be too scared to do that. So, you might want to play it safe.
Seems good to me.
Yeah.
Does anybody in the party have prestidigitation?
No, not magic.
Paladins do not
I have
get cantrips.
No, they don't. You eventually make your way back into town, not far from the opening soon. Wander through the streets and arrive at the building. When you get there, the sign that said opening soon has been taken down. And there is sound coming from inside the building, although it is after dark when you arrive.
Quick question, DM.
Mm-hmm.
Is Biscuit here?
Yes.
Okay,
Biscuit
good.
has returned.
Hi!
Hey, Biscuit, you made it!
I go pet Biscuit and give her a bundle of hay.
She is very happy for the bundle of hay and makes it known to you.
Always gonna just walk up, give her a little kiss on the snout, and be like, "Good girl."
Biscuit nods to you several times.
What?
You know that horse thing?
Yeah, just big up and down movements when you say when you wish her a good job.
Oh, that makes me miss my horse.
You as you enter the opening soon, Dot is kind of standing in the middle of the tavern floor with a checklist, and there's like a couple of halfling hirelings who have set up the tables and chairs and who are making minor repairs and cleaning things, and there is a dwarf standing behind the bar, polishing the bar top, which looks repaired for the most part. Although the cracked mirror is still hanging behind the bar, the shelves are now in front of it. This looks like it could be an actual tavern when you walk in.
Quick question: is
Yes.
the pile of chairs and tables that keep returning back?
They are
Okay.
they are set up around the bar at the moment.
Okay.
Well, the single table and the bar stools and the chairs are set up around the room.
Alright.
Welcome back. How was
Hey,
your-
Dot.
Hi,
Hello,
Dot.
buddy. How'd everything work
Oh.
out for you?
Pretty good. These are for you. I'm gonna hand her a bouquet of wildflowers.
She takes them, smiles, and says, "That's very kind of you, Bowie. I do want you to know that company policy frowns upon fraternization between employees, but I do really appreciate the flowers."
Well, it's not about fraternization. It's about being a good person, you know?
Well then, thank you.
You're welcome,
I'm gonna
Dot.
like lean and whisper to Bowie, like, "Do you know what fraternization means?"
Oh yeah, my older brother was in one in college.
Oh. Yep, you got the nail right on the head, buddy.
Of course I do.
Dot just nods like succinctly to herself, like, okay, and turns around and goes to check on the halflings who are making repairs around the room.
Pippin is going to go upstairs to his room with the wand and just ignore Dot and everyone else. And I'm going to investigate the wand until I find something out about it.
Okay. You can take the time to do that. What is everybody else doing over the course of the next hour while he is doing that?
I'm gonna head back out into the town and try to find a place to get a bath, or like
Sure.
a good hosing down. Like, you know how like when you, I don't know if any of you guys have like ridden 4-wheelers or anything, or ATVs or whatever, but like you get like super muddy and you just like need the garden hose to get all the funk off before you go inside.
Yeah.
That's what Bowie really needs right now.
Good times.
There is a bathhouse. There's up in the hills, not far from town. It's a little bit of a path, probably like a 10-15 minute walk. There's a bathhouse that's built over like a hot spring up here in these hills that you can head to. And it's not too expensive. It's like a couple silver to utilize the bathhouse.
I'm gonna grab some clothes, like my regular clothes from like the opening soon before I head out. But that's
Okay.
the plan.
What time is it right now?
It's evening. It's probably like 9-ish at night.
Oh, okay. Is there like a bathhouse, but everything's private because Ace doesn't want to show his face and everything like that?
Yeah, there are private stalls at the bathhouse that you can utilize as well. They're a little more expensive. They're 3 silver.
Okay, Ace will go do that then. Be
Okay, so you kind of
grabbing
go
his
with
clothes
Bowie.
first.
You kind of go with Bowie and head up
Yeah,
to the bathhouse.
half asleep. He's really tired right now.
Sure.
Long day, huh?
Yeah, sure,
Um,
whatever.
Good. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I'm going to try and head to the Wandering Weaver to see if they're even open this late at night,
They are not.
because I need some new clothes.
They are not at all.
Dang. Okay, I will also head to the bathhouse then.
Okay, and you'll just put on your.
Is this like the obligatory like interlude anime episode where everybody goes to the hot springs and like?
Yes. Yes. That is what it is quickly becoming.
Not exactly, but because Long Paws is not going to join you guys. No way.
No, that's a public place. Why would you go there?
Okay.
Yeah, no. She's gonna
Exactly.
go ask Dot. What do I do with things we brought back that need to stay safe? If I don't want to carry them around.
Personal things.
Things like funds to use to pay the fees and stuff, but some of it is personal things, yes.
Well, right now the safest location you have is the basement, the cellar. That's probably the best place to store things.
We don't have any kind of storage thing here at all.
Well, we haven't had one made, and you haven't installed one, so no.
All right. Then I'm just going to take all the stuff that I have with me and head for the woods. Because I'm not joining the guys at the bathhouse.
That's
No
fair.
way.
That is fair.
And while I'm out there, I'll start, processing the fact that I just spent a whole day with a bunch of people.
So
Then-
I
Go ahead.
Yeah.
go ahead.
No.
Sorry, I cut you off. That is not fair. Go ahead.
Do you want to rant? Because I can
No.
give you the social anxiety rant.
You
Give me a second.
you head off on your own to find a place to clean off away from all other people in a quiet, like a quiet little riverbed. And oh god. Okay, guys. I'm gonna take a. I think we're gonna take a quick break because apparently the stream is basically only
Unwatchable.
is basically unwatchable and only listenable. So we'll be right back.
Alright.